Hey guys, so we're going to be talking about 2 form tips for the deadlift. It could be either a traditional deadlift, a hybrid deadlift, or a sumo deadlift. These same 2 tips are going to apply to any of them. So I have my deadlift set up here on blocks. So this is just because I'm really tall and I have short arms. So I'm going to get set up here in a traditional deadlift. The first form mistake that people make is that when they go to grab the bar to rise, what they do is that as they're picking it up, their hips rise first and then they're coming in through here like this. So once again, as they go to pick up, they'll have their hips rise up, pop up like that before coming up. What you want to be doing instead is that you want to make sure that your knees and hips are extending at the same rate. So what that looks like is that as you come to grab the bar here, the knees and the hips are extending at the same rate here, just like that, rather than having the hips hike up first. A good way to help so that you don't have your hips pop up first is that you want to pull the shoulders back and make sure your chest is kind of facing more forward rather than allowing it to drop down. The second form tip that I have for you guys is going to be a common problem for when people say that their back just aches and hurts when they're doing a deadlift. Now, in a deadlift, your back is supposed to be working, but you don't want it to be dominating and aching after the exercise. One of the most common reasons for that is the position of the bar. A lot of people, when they get set up for the deadlift, the bar is too far from their body. So what happens is they go to lift here when the bar is too far, too much of the load is brought onto the back. What you want to do instead is that you want the bar to be touching the shins or being very close to your legs the entire way up. So what that looks like, it's within 1 inch of the legs the entire time, moving up and down. If I'm too far away from the legs, low back's going to take over. Try those 2 tips out next time you deadlift.